Hi guys, welcome to Indian Creek Bowhunting Journal. I look like Farmer John here, getting ready to set up a couple of stand-up blinds. I've got this old elevated blind, but it's too rickety for the deer. Makes too much noise for the deer, so we're going to set up a blind underneath it and then another one in another spot. Hopefully we'll get some more deer down. Got one deer down for the season. This is episode 2, so enjoy.
The message of the Holy Scriptures is absurd, and the life of the Messiah is meaningless, unless we believe that he walked perfection, and that he died for my substitution, that his resurrection is no illusion.
Alright guys, tonight we're set up in the blind. Different spot. But this is a new spot we're going to hunt this year. It's actually an old spot that we're renewing. Got the feeder going on out there. You can see my shot here. Give you a good look here. About a 20-yard shot to the feeder. And it's about 5:15. Something like that, 5:20. Doesn't get dark. Sunset's about 7:15, 7:20, something like that. So we'll sit tight, see what comes in. This spot, I've had the cameras out, the trail cams, for about 2 days now. Caught a nice, good-sized buck, maybe 130 class, I'm not sure. Right here at this feeder. Not sure what we'll name him, but we'll name him something. I'll figure out a name and let you know. Who knows, maybe he might come in tonight. We shall see, but I doubt it. He's just showing up at night. So stay tuned. Hopefully we get something down today. We're going to shoot a doe if she comes in. So stay tuned for some great hunting action. This is Indian Creek Bowhunting Journal. Thanks for watching. Just in the middle of that interview, and that little guy came in. So we got a lot of spikes on this piece of property this year. Might have to shoot a few more. I think we'll play it by ear, but haven't been seeing too many does. But stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have his older daddy coming in tonight.
So we've seen a lot of spikes on our place this year, and seen up to 4 or 5 different spikes. I've shot one, but I'm definitely not going to use another buck tag because I only have a buck tag left, and I got to save it for that 9-pointer if he ever comes out. But these little guys came out again, and they're usual to the feeder. Whatever feeder I'm at, they tend to migrate that way, it seems like. But they finally decided to leave, and then we had some good-looking young bucks coming in. But you always know what happens with these young bucks when they get about 3.5 years old. They smarten up and they turn nocturnal. But these are some decent-sized bucks, probably 2.5-year-olds. Prime example of the time you don't want to shoot them is 2.5 years old. But we try to wait till they're 4.5 or so, at least outside the ears, the horns. These ought to be pretty good bucks in a couple of years. Well guys, I just scared up a doe. But anyways, we're heading off the blind a little bit late because of had to travel back to Houston. Had some business to tend to. Kind of out of a job at the moment. I'm looking for a job, so Lord's taking care of us. I'm not worried. So we're back out here
Gonna head out and change out all the cards in the trail cams, and we're gonna go sit in the what we call the east blind, I guess is what we call it. It's it's an old blind we haven't used in several years. Just fired it back up again, see what happens this year with it. So right now heading to the middle blind to change out the card on that one, and we'll be in the blind ready to go. Probably got about an hour and a half before the sun sets. It's pretty warm, so hang with us. Hopefully we'll get another deer on the ground.
As soon as I get in the blind, my regular visitors showed up, a couple of spikes, and they were messing with the licking branch. And after that, the 7-pointer showed up, the small one that I had seen a few days before, right before I had to go to Houston. And he's a good-looking buck. He'll be a good one in about 2 years, and so we'll hopefully get a chance to shoot him in about 2 years. But he kind of pushed the little ones around a little bit, and then ended up walking out. And I was hoping for a doe to come, or the 9-point. It's actually still just showing up at night. But as soon as this 7-pointer left, I started reading actually on my iPhone, and I didn't recognize that a doe had come in. So as this doe came in, I thought, oh, here's my opportunity to get some more meat in the freezer. I'm not sure how long she'd been out there because I was reading, but she was already munching. But you can see how emaciated she is. This is just a result of too many deer, not enough food for them to eat. So we're going to take this doe.
I think we got to do it down. I think I'm gonna have to run the video back and take a look. But it looked like a good shot. We're gonna sit back and relax and run that video back. But I think we have a dead doe. I think we have a dead doe. But we're gonna sit back. We still have a lot of time. The sun hasn't even set yet, so maybe we'll get a big buck coming in. We got plenty of time, so.
It wasn't 10 minutes later, I had another doe coming in, and I thought, okay, here we go, I'm going to double up. So I got set up to get ready to shoot, and then had a buck come in and scare her off.
Looks like you got blood. That's probably going to be a little bit back. That shot. Alright guys, she ran about 120 yards, and pretty easy recovery with this nap kill zone. I think I got about 120 yards or so, but I think I got the back of the lungs as well as the liver. So she didn't run very far at all and expired pretty quickly. These doe, we've got too many deer this year, and I can actually tell that we've got too many because this deer looks a little bit malnourished. And I thought it was a smaller doe, maybe like a weanling doe, but it's actually at least 1.5 years old doe, maybe 2.5 years old, but it's just pretty skinny, as you can see on the video. So anyways, hope you enjoyed that hunt. Stay tuned for more hunting on Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal. We'll be sure and bring everything that we get right here to you on YouTube. Thanks for watching.